perfect example of how much of a difficult job it is to assess a quarterback draft class. The 2021 first-round NFL draft class. Trevor Lawrence is the last man standing with his own team because Zach Wilson's going to be gone. There is no way. I shouldn't say this, with Jimmy Garoppolo having shown the way that you can't say that there's no way, no chance that somebody who says farewell at a press conference in the final loss of a season and then is not given a playbook at the beginning of the following training camp winds up signing a deal and winds up starting for that team later on that fall, as proven. But there's no way Zach Wilson's going to be on the Jets. Unless he's sitting there as a third stringer holding a clipboard. He was told that he's going to be sent somewhere. Yeah. He should just be cut if that's the case. And we'll see. Because I'm sure Joe Douglas is like in no hurry to, cut Zach Wilson. Second overall pick and being cut is not what you want to have on your general managing resume. But the neat thing for Joe is that he's still there. Normally that gets you got. Trey Lance, that normally gets you got too when you trade all those draft choices to move up and you take somebody who you flip away from a fourth-round draft choice. But the way you survive it is you build such a great team around him and you draft the final pick in the draft in the 2022 draft and he turns out to be Brock Purdy and you almost win the Super Bowl anyway. That's the way you keep your gig there too.
Yeah.
Mac Jones. Did you see his press conference?
He had one?
He did. A sixth-round draft choice is what the Jacksonville Jaguars gave to New England for Mac. Same, by the way, at least for New England, it's in this year's draft.
Yeah.
Right. Chicago won't get the sixth-round pick for Justin Fields, taking 4 picks before Mac until next year's draft, and it might even be a fourth rounder.
Mac looked like a butterfly freeing the cocoon.
Well, I told you he was a guy that when I saw him in Germany looked like he needed a hug.
Yeah.
And now he's receiving it from his mom when she's picking him up from work because he's home again in Jacksonville.
Everybody else the other new free agents are looking at houses and apartments. Probably a unique experience for you right now.
Yeah, I do know the area good, and I don't think I'll be staying with my parents. So maybe we'll see. But yeah, my mom's coming to pick me up in about 30 minutes. So it's kind of nice when your mom can pick you up from work. So
good to see him.
He looks like
smiling,
a new man.
Laughing. Yeah. He's back home. He knows the area. But just wants to let everyone know he's not Mac Cutlets. He's not going to be living at home. He's going to be living separate.
Yeah, but his mom's coming to pick him
up.
though, man.
That's nice, though.
That's awesome.
Maybe pick him up from work.
Does Mac Jones win a playoff game before the Patriots?
I don't think he's going to – I honestly don't think he's going to start a game for Jacksonville.
Probably right.
The only way he does is if Trevor Lawrence gets hurt.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence is going to have
17
guys.
anymore,
Trevor Lawrence is having his fifth-year option picked up, and then they're going to work during the summer, and he's going to get paid. I don't think it's going to be like Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow pay, but he's going to get paid. He's going to get paid. But we were all talking about the upside of Trevor Lawrence being exactly what we're talking about with Caleb Williams. Good news for Caleb is Matt Eberflus is not even in the same Urban Meyer area code.
Eberflus.
And then Zach Wilson, second overall, and then Trey Lance, third overall. And look what we're going to potentially have this year. Quarterback at the top of the draft. And you got 2 Heisman Trophy winners at the very top. Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels, and then potentially a national champion with only 1 loss on his college resume in J.J. McCarthy. And if it's not him, it's Drake May. So buyer beware, essentially. Draft class 3 years ago. Total fire of the dumpster.
Crazy.
With Jacksonville as the one last spot. And now the first round pick taken in that draft and the last one used on a quarterback in the first round of that draft are in the same quarterback room 3 years later. Go figure that. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.